fixation is a recent infection or the decompression will not the cause of instability. And the patient who have the abdominal anatomy, look like this case, it have a very narrowing of the pedicle, so you cannot put screw inside. The next topic about the technique of the fixation. The key of the success of the fixation, you must have the good surgical exposure. You have the clearly operative field without the breathing. You have the good of the C-arm. You must have the stable of the patient and your team. The technique of the fixation, the first I divide into anatomical landmark, the funnel technique, KY guide under fluoroscope, navigation by the CT or the MRI base, and the last is navigation by the intraoperative 3D fluoroscope or the OR. The first technique about the anatomical landmark, you must map with the preoperative X-ray. The anatomy about the posterior of the spine. This is the red cycle. This is the area to put the screw. So this area is between mammary process and the accessory tubercle. This is the entry point of the screw is just lateral to the superior articular fasces or the mammary process. In the X-ray, just lateral at this area is the entry point. So the preoperative evaluation is most important. Very contract in the thoracic spine. The transverse process is too short and small, and sometimes can't to be palpated, so it's not reliable. May use the other relationship anatomy. I suggest you the rib and correlation the pedicle position. So you must be of X-ray. Look like this view. Pedicle at here, and the transverse process here, very small and hard to palpate. But this case, I recommend use the lower edge uplift. Look like the green color, but this is the determine the area of the entry point of the pedicle. And the other topic you must know about the pedicle morphology, about the pedicle width and the transverse angle. Mostly in the lumbar spine, the width of the L1 to L5 is increasement from the 7 to the 14 millimeter. This item is to choose the diameter of the screw. It's gradually increased from L1 to L5. Same in the transverse angle or the realization. It's increased from the L1 to L5 from the 10 to the 75 degree. Some cases look like in the scoliosis. Sometimes when you put the screw in the convex side, you must be less realization, less of the angle. In the case of the more concave side, you must put the screw in the more angle. About this technique is our limitation about the anatomical distortion maybe from the many factors, mostly in the severe degeneration, chain, severe scoliosis, facet hypertrophy, high-grade spondylolisthesis. Some case fracture dislocation involve this area, and about the anomaly. This picture show about the case of the severe degeneration, so you very hard to determine the facet orientation and the memory process. The next technique is about the funnel technique. The funnel technique is the first described by the Dr. Robert Gates in the 2000. The concept of this technique is to apply the funnel. You must to remove the cancellous bone by serial removing until you reach the isthmus area of the pedicle. So this technique is mostly used